Hello everybody and welcome back to ETS Reacts, and today we're back with an observation log of my fiance who calls herself a villainess, episode 7, an observation log of a self-proclaimed villainess and hatred. Last episode we finally got to see Cecil on Demon King time, right? What Charles called him, Demon King or something like that, of him exposing Ilya as posing as Heronia, which I was not expecting. Right, because she was doing more of the evil things of like stabbing the back of the chair, then going and trying to push Bertia down the stairs. So that was really crazy to see that exposing of Ilya. And then now we kind of figured out a little bit more of what the ending of this Otome game needs. It needs Cecil's happiness, but to Bertia and Heronia, they haven't figured out that the Otome game has changed so much that now Cecil finds his happiness through Bertia, and obviously we're still trying to figure out what Bertia and what her past insecurity is, maybe of why she won't accept Cecil or rely on him, and as well as what this perfect Otome game ending is that both Heronia and Bertia are trying to get to, which then Bertia won't rely on Cecil to get to that ending. So it's all very maddening, isn't it? So let's not wait anymore and let's get it. I became a third year and Tia entered high school. Whoa, so big time jump here, right? Because I thought Cecil was at the end of last episode was just graduating from middle school and Bertia was just a year behind him. But is Bertia 2 years behind Cecil? And did they cut anything big in between this? Let me know in the comments. He still sees other people as being black and white. She's avoiding him? No way, this is hilarious though. So she's running away from Cecil because I'm guessing the conversation we had with Heronia last episode of, his happiness is with me, all this other stuff. You know how the Otome game ends. And so now Bertia is trying to distance herself from Cecil because of that reason. Tia! I really like the whole, Cecil just popping up and being like, Tia! Tia! Hi, Tia! Tia! I promise I won't do it too many more times, but I find it funny. In this part, they're growing up, there was in the arcade, you had that hedgehog game or groundhog game where the groundhogs would pop up out of the hole and you try to slam it. It's the same game here. Ready? Tia! Psh! Bang! 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 Tia! Tia! Yeah, that's what I thought. That was the first thing that came to my head. Right, and she has this whole thing of not relying on Cecil, and that really bothers Cecil, not being relied on. And I mean, it would bother me too. If you're supposed to be in a couple fiance, you're supposed to rely on one another. To go demon time? I guess. Tia! She's scarred from hearing Tia now. She's anytime I hear Tia, I have to sprint. Just capture Kuro. Why ever are you running away from me? Ah, so he's just gonna chase her into the area that he wants her to go to and then trap her. Tia! I love that we keep getting the Tias. Tia! Tia! Everywhere you go, I will be there. This isn't stalking, this is just love. Oh! This is where he wanted her pinned up against the wall in the, domination pose? I don't even know if domination pose is the right word, but... The legendary wall pin, oh my gosh. It's in the nature of a male animal to chase the fleeing prey. Okay. But you are my prey. Oh, you look delicious. Alright, Cecil. Where is this extra meat on your bones? Meat? Oh, no way! Cecil and I, we were locked in on the same thing. I can't believe they did this, though. I can't believe they animated him looking down at her boobs. And is it Zeno or Zero? They don't really feature him all that much, but when he is featured, he's always like messing with Cecil, or he's like, "What are you doing?" We all looked. It's okay. They devour them. That's an ironic line coming from Bertia, because you're kind of treating Cecil like your plaything. You know what I mean, though? Because he's clearly in love with her, but then she's trying to end it and kind of playing him along, even though they're both in love with each other. You're as lovely as a doll, so I can't help wanting to play with you. If that works, that's crazy. Ready? You're as lovely as a doll, so I can't help wanting to play with you. Like, there's no way anyone would fall for that. Maybe it's just because it's Cecil's face that it works. Seems like it 50% worked. I had thought about asking the cause of this herself. What, like, he was gonna go to Hironia and ask like what the hell's going on, because he wouldn't know if it's 100% the truth. Oh, so it's a year from now, Cecil will have to like turn away Bertia to go with Hironia and like in their marriage. I guess it's not really a marriage, it's break up their engagement. I'm struck aghast and must say farewell. It's a crazy way to say breaking engagement. The compelling forces have already begun their work. So was there some event that has started that has like become the pivotal movement for Cecil to fall in love with Hironia? But like, how is that possible? Cecil has definitely not felt an inch of love towards Hironia. Right, Cecil falling in love with... Oh, she's finally gonna rely on Cecil here of telling us something about the Otome game. Huh? Eh? That's what she said? She's gotten fatter? She always plays with us, doesn't she? Like the one time we thought we were gonna get something about the Otome game, it's, I have gotten fatter. What? What does that have to do with anything? Is she just saying she's running away from him now? But that's not true. She's running away because of what Hironia said last episode. We've already kind of said that. So I kind of thought for a second of she's running away because she's embarrassed she's gained weight. But I mean, it's a good way to get rid of it if you're always running away. Yeah, both Cecil and I were like, what the heck is going on? We wanted Otome game information. What? Well, I guess it's where the weight in the meat has gone to, right? Okay, I kind of get it now. Of Bertia must have gotten like chubby in the Otome game ending, and since this Bertia is nothing like that, that she... Alright, so that kind of looks like episode 1 Bertia. We all want to laugh about it or roll our eyes at it. Tia? Huh? What's in her dress pocket? Bertia has pulled out some sweets. Cookies times 5. Cupcake times 3. Marzipan times 5. I don't know what that is. Is that like a Japanese cookie or something? Ah. Just to like butter up to her to give her sweets and be like, oh, we think you're so cool, or like we're in your fan club, here's some treats. That all those people were against me and trying to get me to go back to the original Otome game plot. It's that they all like you. No, it's the work of people trying to be evil. That was kind of a big brain play by Cecil. Not that that's uncommon, right? He has a lot of good thoughts. But so what he's saying here is, wouldn't you be a first-rate villainess if you gave away all of your cookies? Like, people gave them for you, but then you give them away. But in reality, people will see it as, oh, look at her, like she's sharing everything she has with other people, like she's so nice, and you can still eat a couple to show like, oh wow, I like it, but I'm gonna share it with everybody else too. And she's gonna be like, wait, that's right. Yeah. So I think what he's saying there, if you want to be an even better villainess, you should keep showing being lovey-dovey to me for the next year and be close to me, because then that would make Heronia even more mad, and you would be playing the villainous role so well. So he's still kind of trying to play to get Bertia to still be close to him. I just don't understand why she puts herself through this. And I know it's like the Otome game ending, which we fully don't understand yet with the happiness, and then as well as maybe Bertia's past life, like in Japan before she got sucked into this Otome game, because we don't know how she got into this. Yeah. Yep. But you already feel that way, probably. Like, look at you right now. Like, it's still gonna hurt. Well, then, don't leave him. It's pretty easy scenario. Nice. We're still gonna strike her speechless, though. He's like, I have no plans of striking you down in a cold way. I'm gonna do it to Heronia instead. Heronia. Oh, so Heronia has been trying to play her, the blue-haired guy into something? Ah. Yeah, right? Because Bertia's dad is supposed to be in this, like, trio of villains, right? And we stopped that from, or Cecil stopped that from happening, like episode 3 or 4 or something like that. And so since Heronia is reincarnated, she knows, well, if this Bertia has changed, well, maybe her father hasn't. So let's dig up all the father's evil deeds and present that to everybody. How could you know? I didn't think of it that way. So what was going to happen at the event of where Bertia is struck speechless is that it's going to be revealed of all of her father's evil doings. Like, that's what Heronia is going to try to reveal. I didn't think of that one. Dang, Charles looks so much older here. Like, he looks like a grown man next to Sean for sure. Sean's still little. But Charles looks huge. Now that he mentions it, she did quietly mention his womanizing to Miss Anne. Okay. Are they like together now? Like what happened with the brother? Is the brother out of the picture? Oh shit, if Nelt's against this, let's all rally the troops. I just like can't take Sean seriously. I don't know why. He just has this like small cute face where I'm just like, you can't be a cute character. I've been deceived too many times by anime of your type exactly. The small cute person where you want to go like, oh, you're so cute, but in reality you're evil. And I know Sean's probably not that way, but I just can't fully put my faith in him. Well, since this show's the Villainess, I really think it's all about the villain, Cecil, and him being on his Demon King time, because Bertia is like an angel. Like, she does nothing wrong even when she tries to. Yes. Nice, we're getting the whole gang together to just absolutely tear down Heronia. Which I like. I'm starting to feel like a little bad for Heronia because it's not like she's done anything crazy other than she tries to work people over with Pichon and this like magic love spell. But outside of that, she's pretty harmless. Ah, yes. Yeah, yep. So not all not all 6 of these high-ranking individuals are not going to gang up on one girl. They're just going to set a little anticipated trap because they know what Heronia is trying to plot to do, so they're just going to make her kind of downfall on her own, but a little push. Not like a push down the stairs, maybe just a little like nudge, and then so like, oops, they stumbled by themselves. Ah, very smart, right? Because Heronia already has this like pre-thoughts of like she knows that in the video game Bertia's dad becomes a villain. So when he doesn't confirm or deny it, it's just going to confirm it in her own head because she knows that happens in the Otome game where now it's not true. So now she's just going on the belief of he's a villain. I love these frames of Cecil when he has like the evil eyes or face. So wait, it's at the graduation ceremony? I think we're all looking forward to how this is going to turn out at the graduation ceremony. Right, and it does. It lies with your happiness. Yep, you're the MC of the Otome game. Orally king to king. Oh, we're getting Cecil's father for the first time. Right, first time. Cecil. I like that Japanese version of Cecil. The English one is not as cool. Cecil. Maiden of Destiny. I guess that's just what Heronia called herself, the Maiden of Destiny, which is crazy to call yourself that. Does that mean he knows something? Quiet. I feel like he might.
お前の笑顔は鉄壁だな。実は妄言じみた予言をされたのです。自分こそが私に影響を与える運命の乙女であると。悪いが、これと言って思いつかんな。
Do we think that's the truth? Is Cecil's father telling him the truth here? There are legends of saints and battle maidens involved with the royal family. Alright, so Cecil believes that his father isn't lying, which Cecil's right a lot of the times. I don't know, has he been wrong so far this anime? So I'll believe him, right? Like, I'll put 75% of myself into this thinking Cecil's father isn't lying. But just the like, and his face right here gives me like a little 25% of he's lying.
そうですか。では、口から出任せだったのでしょう。ずいぶん諦めがいいな。お前が興味を示すほどの予言だというのに。妄言のような予言ですよ。しかし運命の乙女なんだろう。私にはバーティアという乙女がいますから。何を驚いていらっしゃるんです？決めたのは父上でしょう。
Is the father really surprised? Because if something sparked Cecil's interest in the past, like he would go until he solved it, but now he's had this change in himself of like now he doesn't have to pursue that because in reality he loves or has this like real smile towards Bertia.
なあ、セシル。なんでしょうか。今の生活は楽しいか？
Fun right now?
楽しいですよ。
Dang, he's probably never said that. My fiance entertains me. I still find that line insane. She's very entertaining. Yeah, is that like his father knew this all along or something? So the father predicted that Bertia was the Maiden of Destiny? That's such a Cecil line, or a Cecil. Cecil. Oh, nice. That's cool. Damn, this king's a good father. Sometimes, you know how the Otome game works, or just king possessions in anime, they're sometimes shitty fathers, so seems like this guy's a good dad. Other than if he's lying to him. That's cool.
今まで感じたことのない不安という感情があることに私が考えた今後のシナリオに問題はない。準備も万全だ。
So asking his father was like the final movement in his plan to start this attack on Heronia, like the prepared attack. Pathetic. Because he enjoyed that like compliment or something? Another big time skip. We're back to eating cookies.
卒業パーティーのドレスは何色がいい？卒業パーティーのドレス。婚約者がいる場合は同伴が原則だからね。
She's not gonna want it.
ドレスをプレゼントしたいんだ。でも私ではなくヒロインにドレスを。
Like, does Bertia not pay attention to Cecil at all? Like, when has he ever interacted with Heronia outside of the little times that has been when either you planned it and locked him in the door or locked him in the room together, he jumped out the window, or like the 2 seconds when we destroyed Ilya? Yeah, I would start to get mad at this too. Like, I can relate myself to Cecil. Obviously, I have a hard time relating to Bertia as much because I'm not a girl, but it's just like, man, it was like you try to explain yourself over and over again and it just never gets through. He's like, he's a person who never really lets his emotions take over, right? And it seems like he's getting more and more volatile, like up and down with his reactions because of this emotion.
気づかないうちに動揺してしまう。
Damn. I'm sure that was hot for Bertio.
なかなか美味しいよ。
He was trying to be sexy there. Show his love for her by eating the cookie that she ate with an indirect kiss. Dang, this is pretty. With the flowers. What are these? Tulips?
それで
I'm not a flowers person.
ドレスは何色にする？デザインは私の服に合わせたものにしたいからこちらで決めさせてね。
落ち着いた色味の黄色。あ、いえ、やっぱり青がじゃなくて、そうですわ。もっと赤いグレージョっぽい。
Why is she all over the place choosing a color of her dress?
どうしていつも
I
の
won't share your usual willow.
もう黄色には飽きたってことか。
Damn, so Cecil took offense to that because she always chooses blue and yellow for Cecil, right? Because blue and yellow, blue eyes, yellow hair. And she's kind of always done that, right? Everything in her room was blue and yellow. She always has kind of loved Cecil. And now that we're at this like graduation event, she's not wanting a blue and yellow dress.
バカだな。自分の言った言葉に怯えるなんて。
黄色は大好きですわ。
Hmm.
それに澄んだ
That was a cool animation of like doing his face in the pond.
バカだな。自分の言った言葉に怯える。
Like the reaction
黄色は
of
大好きですわ。
saying she loves yellow.
それに澄んだ夜空のような青色だって大好きですの。だからこそ身につけたくないのです。愛しい思い出がたくさん詰まった色を。
Damn, so she doesn't want to wear the blue and yellow to this event where she's going to get her heart broken in at the graduation ceremony.
ねえ、ティア。それならもうギャフンなんてやめにしたらどうかな。
そんなわけにはいきません。
Why?
私はセシル様に、他の皆様にだって。
Why can't she see it? Why can she see it that everybody else's happiness, if that's her fan club, if that's, you know, all of Cecil's friends in that group, if it's Cecil himself, that they all find happiness with her in their friendship or love.
どうしてそれが必要なのか教えてくれないかい。
Yeah, see, Cecil wants her to rely on him again, but that ain't gonna happen.
方法が見つかるかもしれない。
それはできませんわ。
Why?
私、皆様のことが大好きですの。
Because I just love everyone so much, and she thinks that if they all stay with her, then the world will go to crap. But if they go with Heronia, then yay, everything will be rainbows and
傷つくのは私。
butterflies and cute flowers.
しまった父だけで十分ですわ。
Crimes.
なんて犯してないけどね。
It's like, yeah, he
あ
hasn't
れを
committed
お
any.
願いします。
Because we stopped that. We stopped that event. Doesn't she know that? She was there when we
私
stopped
は
it.
この数年間行った悪事を
Or maybe she wasn't.
念のため証拠としてお持ちくださいませ。
So this is going to be her evil villainous deeds. All right, let's hear it.
5月4日晴れ。今日はお茶の
Tea lesson.
ヒローニア様をいじめてあげましたわ。
Good. She deserved it. She deserved the bullying during tea.
ヒローニア様は顔を真っ赤にされて涙目で怒っていて
It felt so refreshing. I'm sure it did. You should get a medal instead of jail time for that.
ヒローニア様のめちゃくちゃな作法に先生すら呆れていて、誰も組みたがらないペアを買って出て、丁寧に教えてあげていらっしゃいました。
So in reality, nothing that she even views, like, or that she thinks happens in her head goes the way she thought it did. Like, she was the one, if anything, that was getting bullied by
そ
Heronia.
れなのに最後は私のことが嫌いだからってとアーティア様を非難しだして、ヒローニア様は周りに白い目で見られています。
So if anybody else testified, or the teacher there, they would all,
悪事の大体
and all of her villainous deeds are like that, right? Because I talked about earlier, she's this angel, and then when an angel thinks she made a bad deed, it's like the most non-bad deed of all time.
楽しいはずのティアの行動なの。
Damn. Right? He wants to rip that book apart because it's what she's trying to use to get rid of Cecil by being by her
彼
side.
女はこれを ギャフンを成功させる切り札として渡してきたんだ。ああ、ダメだ。落ち着け。ねえ、ティア。そんなに私のそばが嫌なの？
Nah, we're gonna get real Cecil here. And I think it's time that we get real Cecil. Like, we should be upfront, honest, give it to her straight. And if she's still on this stuff, then I don't know what to do. She's just always gonna be like that. Like, how is she gonna change?
それ以上思ったことを口にするな。
Right. I talked about earlier, he's very intellectual and he doesn't let emotions get in the way of his intellectual, what he thinks is the best thing to do. But when he's with Bertia, he just can't help his emotions like overriding his intellectual brain.
私がヒロインと結ばれることが幸せだって言うけれど、それは本当なのかな？
Right? It's not true. He's spelling it out for you.
私にはどうしてもそう思えない。その言葉は彼女を傷つけるだけだ。
それはでも
本当はティアが私から。
Damn, that's what it has to feel like. If you put yourself in Cecil's shoes and you've spelled it out to her multiple times over and over again, wouldn't it just seem like the truth is that you just don't want to be with me? Like, that's what I would start to feel if I was Cecil.
そんなことはありませんわ。
ならなんで逃げようとするの？
逃げてなんていませんわ。ただセシル様が大切だから。
ねえティア。
Why? It seems like you're running away.
幸せって何なのかな？
Damn, I really love how they animated Cecil's face here, of his eyes, and just how locked in he is. And like, you can tell it's a very serious conversation. Like, this anime hasn't had a ton of serious conversations. I mean, it has for the most part, but not between them two, I guess. But yeah, I don't.
私の幸せって何なのかな？
ヒロインと結ばれることですわ。
That's so disgusting that she said that his happiness is with Heronia, and the amount of times he's tried to tell her that's not the case.
憎い。
Yeah, I love his face here again, but I don't blame him. Is he gonna be able to go back to loving her, or like what else is the situation gonna move forward? And I like that kind of tied into this episode title of hatred, right? Of
憎い。
yeah, I mean, jeez. I don't really blame him here. Yeah, it's like, how many times do I gotta spell this out? Eventually, it's like bashing my head against the wall. Let's destroy it, Cecil. Let's destroy it all. Then I'll burn the world. I'll burn the whole world if that's my destiny. I'll destroy it. I'll destroy it all.
そんな運命壊してあげるよ。
いいえ、絶対にいけませんわ。必ず後悔なさいます。
Regret it? I won't regret anything. If I have to stay without Heronia, then I'll just burn the whole world. I'll destroy it.
なぜ言う通りにしてくださいませんの。それで幸せになれるんですのよ。
It's like two people, like, they both think the other isn't listening to them.
ならなぜ理由を話してくれないんだい？
Yeah. He's like, Cecil's kind of told his reasons, I feel like. In Bertia, she just won't tell anything.
それじゃあ判断のしようがない。
Yeah. Like, if you tell me what the Otome game is, like the ending of what the Otome game is, then I can make judgments off of that. I can help you if you rely on me, but you don't tell me anything, so what am I supposed to do?
分かっている。君は答えない。そうやっていつも私を頼ってほしいという気だ。
Yep. For some reason that we don't know, and now the flower's dead. The flower has died. Is that signifying their relationship?
考えているのに気持ちという不確定な要素が邪魔をする。
It's good to let the emotions get in the
もうこの
way.
話は終わりにしよう。ドレスは私の方で選ばせてもらうよ。
セシル様。
君が始めた遊びだよ、ティア。
Started this game.
私が初めて会ったあの日。
They do look so young compared to, or like, they look so young here compared to where they are now.
女だと宣言したあの日から。どんな結末になる。
Damn. The roses on the river.
届けてくれる。
お願いですわ。どうかお幸せに。
He's like, alright, I will. Watch me at this graduation ceremony. I'll find it.
なってみる。
You'll see.
だから逃げないでね。
Oh, it's like that was such a long black pause. I was like, wait, is my screen off? Like, what? What happened?
すごく綺麗だよ、ティア。
Oh, okay. We're still smitten. I thought maybe we wouldn't be as smitten, but after that kind of brutal conversation, like, look how long that black pause was.
すごく綺麗だよ。
Like, I was not expecting this face right after all that. Sorry, you probably got
私が送ったドレス。
my microphone in here. So he chose out the blue and yellow one. That's pretty funny.
今私たちは待機している。彼女の次女の話では相当悩み抜いた上でこのドレスを着てきてくれたらしい。
セシル様、今日は
もうすぐ入場だよ。私は壇上にいるから寂しいかもしれないけれど待っててね。
And he wore red.
君が私を遠ざける
Interesting.
言葉を聞きたくない。大丈夫。君を悲しませる未来は
I wonder in like the original Otome game, did he wear pink for Heronia?
すべて壊してあげるからね。だからこれ以上私の感情を揺さぶらないでくれないか。
Because he needs to focus
まもなくご入場の
on destroying Heronia here.
セシル様、
どうしたの？
セシル様は私のことをどう思っていらっしゃいますの？
We're asking this right now before we go into the graduation ceremony, and I feel like it's been spelled out pretty much to you this whole time. Aw, is she like really sad about what's about to
私はティア
just
の
like
ことを
cold
可愛い
push
と思
away?
っているよ。とても可愛くて。
Of course he gets cut off, but I feel like she still got the message, right? Like, you're adorable to me, you mean so much to me. I think it's kind of what he said.
続きはまた後で。
Just later. Why do I feel like we're not going to be able to continue this later?
今までありがとうございました。
Damn, what a cute face. Just wait till you see how he's going to destroy everything.
お進みください。ああ、今までになんてさせないよ、ティア。君と私はこれからもずっと共に歩んでいくんだ。
Two very different expectations walking into this graduation ceremony. Really good episode there. It was kind of this transition episode, wasn't it? Since last episode we ended off with that big reveal of Ilya and in Demon Time, Cecil, and then it was kind of transitioned into this graduation ceremony, right? That's going to be peak of now tearing down Heronia instead of Bertia at this like pivotal game moment, I'm guessing. And it was a lot of continuing the frustration, right, of what I talked about in the intro of we still don't know what goes on in this Otome game ending. Bertia is still not relying on Cecil, and so now we're basically gonna have to force Bertia's hand to reveal the Otome game ending and to rely on Cecil from now on, because we're gonna leave Heronia out in the cold, and we'll see if everything goes to plan or not. I would assume it will because it's Cecil, but you never know. So if you guys enjoyed the reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. It's how I know you guys are enjoying an observation log of my fiance who calls herself a villainess. So thank you all for watching to the end, and I'll see you next time. Bye.